Hi everybody and welcome back to the Hex Token channel. Man, it's that time already. Another day has gone around 24 hours, folks. Let's get straight into it. Hex.com. Go, go, go. Awesome returns, up to 40% plus, and pretty amazing. Let's get straight into today's results, of course. Let's go to hexdailystats.com. All the links in the video description, of course. And if you're invested in Hex or wanting to get invested in Hex, then this is going to be great for you. You should get to know these numbers upside down, and obviously we cover them daily on this channel. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share, and hit the bell. Of course, share this video, get it out, folks, and more people get informed around about Hex and their investments. Pretty cool. Day 685, can you believe it, in the Hex journey, 17th of October, and the snapshot price after 24 hours was 28.2 cents there, and down 4.1% for another day. So continuing on the trend, this is the last 10 days, of course, we've got here, and we've had 7 red days in the last 10 days. So 4.1, that's better than, not as bad as the previous 2 days of 10%. So is it easing off? Let's go. We'll find out when we check the price. The ROI, or return on investment multiplier, from all-time low, which was about the 5th of January 2020, was 5,006. So pretty cool. Payout per T-share 5.83, another decent day actually. And when we benchmark it against about 5.7, 5.75 is pretty much the benchmark. And T-share price 5,371. Now, so if you're wanting to pick up a lot of big T-share positions, maybe you wanted to upgrade from a tinkering turtle to a squid, or a smaller one to a tinkering turtle, somewhere like that, or maybe even bigger, then this is a perfect time, because you can get the T-shares so cheap at the moment compared to what they've previously been, 8,000 down to 5,300. So great time to pick up your T-shares. That is the main game in staking. The more T-shares you got, the more payout per T-share, 5.8 per T-share. So obviously a lot cheaper now than it was back about 9 days ago at 8,000. So pretty awesome. Increase the T-share rate, finally hit 19,000. Can you believe it? 19,007. Wow, that's so exciting. And of course, heading towards 20,000. That's probably going to be even a bigger milestone. Of course, 20,000, up 11.4. So it costs you 11.4 more Hex per T-share for a 2-day stake. So that's pretty much it. Obviously, you get bonuses for staking longer. You get more T-shares for staking longer. Average stake length of 5.76, holding solid from yesterday. The APY, which includes interest and early in-stake penalties, and we love those penalties, don't we? 37.44%, and another good day there. Liquidity pool, 105,800,000 Hex in the pool. Obviously, a bit higher than yesterday, so there could be a number of factors causing that, including people adding liquidity to the pool. The price going down a bit. Let's have a look at the price there. The price is down a bit. Yeah, so price going down a bit. Add some more to the pool, and that's pretty much it there. So liquidity in the pool, 29,500,000 US dollars in the pool, and 911 ETH in the ETH. And remember, we'll check out the ratios of these later on. Hex is largely a stable coin now, with a 40% APY, which is pretty awesome. Total value locked, 17.73 billion. Market cap down just like a little bit more again, 161.8 billion. And the T-share market cap, that's the amount of T-shares, 59.23 billion in T-share market cap. And the T-share amount is 11,027,000, down 7,671. So if you're a staker, you're just getting a little bit more there, because there's a bit less T-shares around. And of course, those who stake long will have T-shares that were at a cheap share rate, and the new people are getting a lower rate. So you become more dominant. You will go up the ladder, as it was, tinkering turtle, squid, whatever. So pretty cool. And a total supply, 635.4 billion Hex in total supply. Minted inflation yesterday was 12.5 million hex, so that's how much people got from staking. Circulating supply 572.7 billion hex. Remember, the majority of this is held by the Origin wallet, which is one of the fundamentals of hex, and supports the market cap and price. Change in circulating supply 44.7 million, so another pretty decent day. Change in circulating supply increase there. The stake supply 62.7 billion hexes staked. So if you're staked, you're one of those. Change in stake supply down 32 million. So obviously a bit of sell pressure in there too, although I think a lot of sell pressures come from quite a bit of wallets as well. So penalties there, sell pressure, and a hex OG we talked about yesterday. We'll jump past stake GA supply. We'll go straight to staked percentage of coins. 9.88% is the stake percentage of coins, so really up near the all-time highs. 9.9, 9.88, still fairly high, so not too bad. Like you get this down slightly though, of course. So if you're staking, you're going to get slightly a bit more. Now the payout for the day was 64.3 million X paid out to stakers, and penalties still another great day in penalties. 2.1 million hex and penalties. We'll take that. Thank you very much. And that explains why where is it back here? That explains why the payout per Tshare was still pretty high, 5.8, above that 5.75 mark. So very nice on that. We'll take that any day. Total holders is, and this is, I love this measure, you know I do, 370,500 total holders, up 709. That's beautiful numbers. That's really good. Obviously, I think once we head towards the Pulse Chain fork of Ethereum, that we will probably get up back into the thousands, and that's very exciting. So if we go back maybe about 5, back to here, back to day 6 of 4.5, we were getting these really big numbers here. Look at that, beautiful. Those are the numbers you want, folks. That there is a major FOMO and price increase, major growth in the number of total users. So as I say, that's a really good result. So I think these last 2 days particularly good, but every day we've been experiencing good solid growth. So that bodes well for the future. Current stakes, 67,817, up 249. Nice. We like this growth. So growth's all good. Total stakers, 83,463, 285. And a change in total current holders, that is 260,763. That's just ticked over another one there, 637 for the day. Fantastic. Obviously, lower prices means more people can pick up more bags, and hopefully a lot of those are more stakers. So very cool. Those are those stats. I hope you guys enjoyed that. Let's jump over to the graphical side and check out. Actually, we'll go to Nomics and check out the price of Hex at the moment. So Hex, 28.5 cents to up 2.57%. We'll take that. Very cool. And the current market cap now, we've moved from the snapshot we just looked at for the day, and market cap at 163 billion and daily volume 31 million. This is on economics.com. Links in the video description. Let's jump to a current display now of, this is a graphical display of the key metrics in Hex. We've got the share price here, pretty much the same as what we saw on Nomics. Sorry, the Hex price on Nomics up 5,000x, and the Tshare moving up here 5,400 in real time, 9,000x up there. And we can see that this, we've got Tshare and Hex. The Tshare, of course, is made up of the Hex price and the share rate. So that's those two drive it. And you can see that's pretty much going up. Has little pullbacks, of course, all the time. That's very healthy, of course. And obviously, we had a big dramatic pullback here, and dramatic because the last push was so big. You know, you're talking this 12-cent mark all the way up to 51 cents, pretty much, and that's come down there at the moment to 28.4. So with such a big candle, they're going to get bigger and bigger, folks. And obviously, if you scale the price up bigger and bigger, these candles, these little rises will look smaller and smaller and smaller. So let's say this is worth $10 or something like that. This 30-cent, 50-cent mark will look small again and look like this, like the 12-cent mark does compared to the 40-cent, if you know what I mean, by scale. So interesting. Now, let's jump over to share rate. Of course, it's the other component of the share price. And of course, that went over 19,000, which is pretty neat. Onwards to 20,000. It's going to get more expensive up and to the right to get T-shares. That's just the way it's going to be. All right, so and we've got that. There's the stakers chart there, and obviously looking good there too. 59,000 it says on here. So very cool. All right, so we'll jump away from that was apphex.1. Apphex.1, this is this chart. Oh, here's the other one we're going to look at is the liquidity pool. As I say, Hex is pretty much a stable coin now, and USDC being the main pair. And today the main pair is 87.3%, 87.3%. So pretty similar to yesterday. And yeah, the rest of it's in ETH. So pretty much a stable coin, folks. That means the underlying demand for Hex really determines where that's going to go. Let's quickly look at the my favorite chart. This is on hex.vision, and it's on the home page on the overview. You can see that there, and you just go to the bottom. And as I say, we're in the two last big candle months. December is reasonably large, but these are the two giants that are left, and we had candles like this most of 2021. Good thing that Pulse Chain came out because quite a bit of Hex was sacrificed in that, so that actually eased a lot of the sell pressure there. Not a lot of heavy big stakes in the future of the next 15 years. Obviously, big gap between these outer years here in the 2030s. A lot around the 10-year mark, of course. That's when you get the maximum, Tshare rate as well. Bonus, so pretty cool. So I'm expecting, as I say always, is that from January, maybe even February, we could see a pretty exciting year. We do have a few little candles there just to absorb, but I think after we get rid of these two, there's a far less resistance in the move up, and we probably get a lot of people restaking for that Tshare as confidence grows, particularly around Pulse Chain. It's going to add that extra level of confidence. All right, very cool. Let's jump over to the Hex price in the hourly. We can see that we've still got some downward momentum. We've got crossover here. That's if that does crossover, then that is also downward momentum. So tracking sideways here at the moment. We're at 242 on the RSI. So MACD is possibly a little bit bearish, and this is still in the bearish territory at 31 on the CCI. But let's get rid of those indicators and go to Bollinger Bands in orange here. We're just tracking not too far from the red there, holding up at 28.5 cents, pretty nice. And of course, when I was making my price prediction video, we were down here talking about that if it did go down, it could go down to 22 cents. Hasn't done that yet, but we've still got some bearish indicators, so just be cautious at this stage. There may still be a bit more value in there, despite this little steady slash slightly up price at the moment. The price did try to get up to almost 30 cents, didn't quite make it, of course. So we'll see whether this is a new low, higher low from here. So this is our high, 26.6. If we get a higher low, then onwards and upwards, then video for yesterday, it wouldn't apply, right? So that was kind of a worst case scenarios. 22 cents it was, and 16.5 cents, something like that. So this is actually better at the moment, but we do need to get a higher low here. Otherwise, that video comes back into play, and we're looking at 22 cents. All right, very cool. If you haven't checked out that price video, check it out in the video description. All right, I think that's almost 30 minutes. I think that's a good place to start the finish. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Subscribe, like, share. I enjoy bringing it to, and onwards and upwards, eh? And peace out. Peace out. All right, bye for now.